This episode of the Wrong Advice podcast is powered by Harlow, the only woman-owned lighting brand for photographers, videographers, filmmakers, and content creators. Designed for those who push creative boundaries, Harlow lights are compact, powerful, and built to inspire. Harlow creates tools that stand the test of time, crafted for those who see light as an art form. Harlow believes that your light can be bold, powerful, and beautiful, and that it deserves to be seen. Visit Harlow online at www.harlow.com or follow them on Instagram at Harlow Creators. Welcome back to the Wrong Advice podcast. I'm your host, John Picciuto. I'm very excited to have my new friend, the one and only Mr. Ruben Demosthene, with us in studio today.
Sir.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Can you give a quick introduction to the listeners to who you are?
Okay, cool. My name is Ruben Demosthene, obviously, like you just said. I'm a former professional football player.
Nice.
I did somewhat of a little bit of bouncing around. The last team I was actually with was with the Packers in 2017, 2018.
Nice.
But unfortunately, part of the game, I got hurt. Did some bouncing around in terms of like different camps and like speaking to different teams and things of that nature, but things didn't really solidify themselves afterwards. So I kind of like, once my passion for the game started to like trickle away, I decided it was time. So
yeah, so what position do you play?
I played outside linebacker, even though I wanted to play defensive end. But
Yeah, you're looking at defensive end, man. I was high school, but
that's
like,
my
you know.
game. I'm a physical guy. Like, even like when I was in classrooms, I have to physically learn. I have to physically write things down.
Dude,
I have
same.
to, you know what I mean? I have to physically highlight and things of that nature. That's the only way my brain processes.
Yeah, I'm a visual learner. That's
So
yeah.
I love the fight, and there's no fight like the D line.
I'm with you.
You know what I mean? So I don't really want to think about too much. I just want to play.
Did you play D-line in college, or?
I played D-line in college. I played D-line I played some D-line in high school, but I also was like a hybrid. So it was more so stand-up D-end. I could also drop back. So I always had it in my like system, but I'd much rather just fight.
What was that like feeling like getting the opportunity at the show? Because like obviously anybody who's ever played the game, it all ends the same, right?
For the most part.
From the beginning, what was that like journey like going through the pre-draft process, into the draft process, into like training camp and all that stuff? Like I can imagine that being an extremely taxing time, mentally and physically.
I don't like the word taxing because this is what I waited for my whole life.
Yeah.
Like, it was surreal because anybody that played Madden and things of that nature, you know, like when you create a player and you go through that, it was that.
Yeah.
My college all-star game was the Gridiron Showcase in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, sweet, yeah.
We're playing Ohio State, Oklahoma State, Oklahoma, Alabama. There's guys from everywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody got their personal college helmet on, and we have every team in the facility every day at our practices and things of that nature. You're being interviewed every day after practice and things of that nature. So it's like you worked your way up here. You deserve to be here. So it was. I've never like really lacked in confidence in anything I've done.
Where did that come from? Like just growing up being athletic, or like your parents? Like
Nah, I'm Haitian. I'm Haitian. So my parents didn't have anything to do with it besides them busting their behinds to provide for us. You know what I mean? But I come from New York. It's in my blood. You see what I'm saying? And the way my brothers raised me and the things that in my environment, you had no choice but to be tough, and you had no choice but to be confident, or you're not going. I truly believe that one of the keys in life is confidence.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because like I have like irrational confidence for a guy who's, you know,
there's nothing wrong with that.
On the bad end of 40 almost, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't look a day over 35, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to be 40 in December.
That's a blessing.
I don't have stress. I think because I'm confident and I don't have a lot of stress, like I maybe look a little bit younger.
I need to get some pointers from you.
Bro, you look 12. Shut the fuck up, man.
I got grays growing left and right, bro. It amazes me every day.
I'll take my hat off when we're done. No, but like I think confidence is like a game changer when you actually start believing in yourself. Because it gives you this footprint where you can start like building upon it. So as you're going through that draft process and like the pre-draft process and the Gridiron Classic, like what are people telling you? Where are you expecting to go? Like how did that process sort of unfold?
Honestly, I don't really have these type of conversations. After I got hurt, it took me about 2 years to even watch any college football games.
Oh, wow.
Any NFL games, because it made me depressed. That was the first time in my life I was actually like, I went through it.
Yeah.
And I have friends that from like similar backgrounds in terms of football and things of that nature, and they stopped playing around the same time frame I stopped playing, and they're still going through that depression.
Yeah.
So I tip my hat off to anybody that deals with mental issues and mental stability and depression. And it's a real thing.
Oh, for sure. Well, it makes up, 90% of your year for 20 years, 21 years.
Literally. So
literally.
It took me a while to actually get past it, but the process in itself was amazing. I'm talking about from the practices. I'm talking about from the weigh-ins. I'm talking about to getting calls from damn near every team. I'm speaking to. This is like a dream come true.
Yeah.
No exaggeration. So I'm sitting in my mom's house speaking to the Panthers, speaking to Tampa Bay, speaking to, you know what I mean?
Shit,
So
this
is real. This is really going on. I'm in the newspaper, but I've been in newspapers since high school and things of that nature. So that didn't really like do anything for me. But
when did you get hurt?
I got hurt in camp.
Yeah.
So, and
so did you get drafted or you were not drafted?
Okay, so to answer your original question, I was projected to be 5th round, get drafted 5th round. But even if I knew this, I would have still ran. Throughout my whole training process, my agent flew me out to Houston. So I was in Houston for about 6 months. Everything was I didn't have no worries in the world. So my training process was done in Houston, and I had a bad hamstring the whole time I was training. So I'm rehabbing and things of that nature, but it's not. I never had a chance to really step away for a while and rehab my body. I'm talking about broke all my fingers one at a time, torn labrum, literally labrum, back, 2 concussions, ankle. I've always had to strap up, tape up.
It's the game.
Keep playing. So I never had a chance to really heal myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm training, and I'm training with the bad hamstring. So pro day comes around. I didn't find out till afterwards that I could have opted out of my 40.
Yeah.
But even if I did know,
you probably would have done it anyway.
I would have done it anyway.
Yeah.
Because I'm not. There's every team is accounted for, from the 225 bench press to the they're watching you. It's you don't have
and
time.
You get a note if you're not running. They're like, oh, what's the deal? Why isn't
I didn't have that leverage and that comfortability to be like, oh, I don't feel like running.
Yeah.
If I came from an Alabama or
and there was more tape, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
More tape and the structure behind what coach I played for, that's a huge thing.
Oh, for sure.
There's guys that never
vouch for you. Yeah.
There's guys that never played a down in college, but they also went to Alabama University.
Right. Yeah.
So you're under Nick Saban. Oh, you have a lot of structure. You have a lot of discipline. You could be coached.
Yeah.
At all that type of stuff matters. But as a kid that didn't really, I had friends that been through the process, but I never really had anybody that been through the process to really do that, don't do that. Like, you can't opt out, but I don't think you should. You know what I mean? So
what'd you run?
I ran a 4.8, either a 4.8 or 4.9.
It's hilarious if that's bad.
That's terrible.
It's hilarious though. Like that's fast as fuck, right?
Bro, that's terrible.
I know. Listen,
healthy, I'm running a high 4.5, low 4.6. My best time was 4.63.
Yeah.
That's what I knew I could run.
Yeah. And you're playing at like what, 240?
240.
Yeah. That's fucking dumb.
They wanted me to play. I wanted to play defensive end when I got to the league. They didn't have a problem with me playing defensive end when I got to the league, but they also wanted me to get to like 270.
Jeez.
290.
Yeah, wow.
At that time, my metabolism is so fast and I'm doing so much active training that I can't really keep weight on.
Yeah, man.
So I've never touched, at that time, I never even been 250.
Wow.
So imagine getting to 270 for the first time. I'm going to lose my speed.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose my agility. I'm going to lose, the game is going to be different for me.
Yeah.
And then I'll lose my job.
Yeah.
So it's either you go up to 270 and eat like a pig and potentially lose your job, or you suck it up and play D. I didn't have a problem with playing outside linebacker anyway.
Yeah.
The only problem was I don't like to think
Yeah.
So I just want to react. I'm a reactive type of guy.
Yeah.
So once I got past that, it is what it is.
And when in the process did you get hurt?
I got hurt in training camp, 2017, and with Green Bay.
So you signed with Green Bay.
I didn't sign.
Oh, okay.
Because I wasn't drafted.
Okay, yeah.
Once you're drafted, and this is what people don't get. I could have been drafted in the 5th round, and my spot wasn't guaranteed.
Sure, yeah. I mean, you can cut anybody.
No. If you're drafted within like the first, I'm going to exaggerate and say the first 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Even if you get hurt, they'll put you immediately on IR.
Right.
Because once you get drafted, you sign.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're pretty much betting on you.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll give you the
Another
benefit
year.
of the doubt,
Yeah.
and they'll work with you and they'll wait for you. But this game is a revolving door.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't play, that's another reason why I didn't have time to heal.
Yeah.
Because I never wanted somebody to take my job.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just play through it. I've had my shoulder snap out during the game, and I'm popping it in myself. You know what I mean?
Been
just
there.
to continue to play.
Yeah.
So I always had that mentality. So when I got hurt in camp,
what happened?
I had a grade 3 high ankle sprain.
Yeah.
But
It's almost worse than a break, right?
I wish I broke it. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was getting into. Because if, you know what's so crazy? My whole life, I've always played in low cut cleats.
Oh, really?
Always.
Interesting.
Oh, I just felt like I'm faster
Yeah.
that way. It was made for receivers and
Yeah.
corners and things of that nature. But I also played receiver. I played everything.
Yeah.
So I played receiver, tight end, kick goal. I never left the field, especially in high school.
Yeah, well, that's what the best players do.
Exactly.
You play
So
everything,
I loved it. But I get to camp, I get to Green Bay, and the equipment room is whatever you could imagine. It is exactly that.
Toys R Us.
Toys R
For
Us.
football equipment.
Toys R Us.
Yeah.
So first 3 days I go to camp, I'm in my regular low cut cleats and things of that nature. I'm taping up my ankles. This is what I do.
Yeah.
This day that I get hurt, things feel weird. I get to because I could have got spatted. So I went to the equipment room to get my cleats, and the equipment guy was like, yo, you sure you want low cuts today? I'm like, yeah, I want low cuts. I train in low cuts.
Yeah.
I think you should do mids. Nah, I'm good. I'm going to just throw some tape on. 1, 2, I go to the training office to tape up now. And I usually use like flexi tape. Like there's all different types of colors.
The squishy kind,
The
right?
squishy kind.
Yeah.
That's what I usually use because I have more
Range of
flex.
motion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this day, something in my soul is telling me use tape, like white tape, like tape where
the hard tape.
the hard tape.
Yeah.
I don't like the hard tape, and it's a pain in the butt to take off at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
I was never a fan of that. But I'm like, you know what? I'll do it. I taped up. We go to practice. Special teams. I'm feeling off though.
Mentally or physically?
Both.
Okay.
Like, not to weird anybody out, but I'm Haitian, and my mom has been having dreams since I was a baby, and in her dreams, whatever she dreamt happens in a week or in a couple. So my intuition and like, I think it's my ancestors. They are very strong. So I felt something was gonna happen today. I just didn't know what it was.
Oh shit.
So I line up for a drill, and literally I go over this drill that I do on a daily. This is my whole life. It's nothing. The way I landed to try to catch the ball, my ankle like would have snapped if I did not have that tape.
Oh shit.
So when I fell, 2 of the coaches were behind me, and I'm telling you this, and I have goosebumps right now. Their facial expressions and the oohs and ahs, like,
That was bad, yeah.
I'm sure everybody has this, but you know pins and needles? I had pins and needles from the bottom of my feet to like my hair because something was wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to show that here right now in this opportunity. So I'm like, oh no, something's wrong, but I run to the to the trainer. I'm like, yo, spat me. Spatting is when you put tape on top of your cleats.
Right.
Because I could not move my foot. I get right back on the line. I'm like, there's no way I'm going out like this right now. I remember this like it was yesterday. Bro, I could not push off of my foot. Like,
The trainer wasn't like, nah, you shouldn't do this.
after I spatted, trainer was like, yo, give me your helmet. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I have pins and needles. Usually you have pins and needles and it goes away. I have pins and needles for like an hour.
Damn, holy shit.
I'm like, nah, I'm good. Give me your helmet, you're done. Bro, when I went to the trainer's office that day, I just remember crying like I was like a baby. I was weeping. 5 minutes after me, goes back to what I was telling you. He's the first round draft pick out of, I want to say Wisconsin. He was a Badger. Same position to me. Outside linebacker. I forgot his name. He ended up getting traded to the Dolphins. He breaks his ankle. Same drill, maybe it was part of the field. Who knows? He breaks his ankle, but he's first round.
Yeah.
He already signed.
Yeah.
He gets put on IR for 2 years. He's good.
Yeah.
I didn't have that opportunity because I got picked up right after the 7th.
Mm-hmm.
I got the call.
Yeah.
So even if I got the call in the 5th and I was drafted, there was a slight possibility that I wouldn't have been able to been put on IR.
Yeah, they probably still would have cut you. Most likely.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Because
So you get hurt, you get cut. Do you get any payment? Like, do they give you like an injury settlement and any of that kind of stuff?
I didn't get signed.
Oh, you were never signed.
I didn't get a chance to sign. I was supposed to. First 3 days was great. Like, Coach Moss, I'll never forget him. He had fingers like me, but he played receiver. But he's our outside linebackers coach. He's like, yo, this we're in meetings after practice and things of that nature, watching film. He's like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, this decision is a little harder than I was expecting it to be.
Mm-hmm. Which is like a compliment, right? Yeah.
Because I think there's about 6 of us in the room. 5 or 6 of us outside linebackers in the room. We're all rookies.
Yeah.
So we're all fighting for a job.
Yeah. And they're going to keep 2, 3, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he's like, yo, this decision is harder than I was. And boom, I get hurt, and now I can't continue to practice. So now I'm automatically eliminated from, I made his job easier. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're not trying to pay you. Even guys like Des Bryant and OBJ and things of that nature, people that's on the outside don't understand the dynamics of the game. But once you're a veteran, once you have 3 seasons and I want to say, I don't remember exactly, I think it's 3 seasons and 6 games, you're considered a veteran.
Right.
So
you've accrued the service or whatever. Yeah.
You have a number that they can't lowball you after that. Like, you have to be paid this much or more.
Yeah.
So when you're injury prone and you get hurt and your attitude sucks, whatever the reason might be, they're looking for a reason to get rid of you. They're not trying to pay you because they could get a rookie
for zero money.
Not zero money, but not the 3.5 million lowball that they must pay you tops. You know what I'm saying?
I'm curious, when you get hurt, how long after do you get cut? Like the same day or like a couple days later? Like how?
I knew what was happening because they tried to put me in a boot, and I'm not walking around Gillette or Lambeau in a boot.
Yeah.
They tried to put me in a wheelchair and crutch. I'm not doing it. So I'm limping around. But I knew.
A little stubborn. A little bit.
It's not even about the stubborn. Okay. Here's another thing people don't really understand. Like, people might look at it as being stubborn, but football was, are you hurt or are you injured?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that conversation. Yeah.
If you're hurt.
Injured means you're out. Hurt, you're like, put some dirt on it and go back in. Yeah.
So I've been getting that since I was in middle school.
Yeah.
So it made me.
Dude, that just was like a big throwback for me.
It made me a monster, though.
Yeah.
Like, to this day, I don't know sometimes when I'm actually injured.
Yeah.
I just think I'm hurt and I could get past it.
Yeah, well, it's like that warrior mentality. Yeah, I get that.
And men have that, but that's the stubbornness that, because it is being stubborn.
Yeah.
But I was brainwashed into thinking I gotta keep going. But bro, I'm not even playing football anymore, so why am I still thinking like that? You know what I mean?
It's learned behavior. It's ingrained. You know, at this point, you know, however many years later, you do something for 20 years, it's hard to like forget.
Your whole life, literally.
When you get cut, what's that feeling like?
I don't know how to explain it.
Did you cry?
Of course, bro. I never stopped crying.
Yeah,
To be
I mean,
honest with
listen,
you, after I got hurt.
It's funny. I haven't played football in, Jesus Christ, 20 years, call it, right? And I got lucky in my last game. We won a state championship. So it's like we ended the perfect possible
That's
way.
a beauty. Yep.
I got together with my boys like a couple nights ago or like a week ago for dinner and like all their wives and everything. And all we did was talk about high school football. That's fucking 20 years later. So I get it. I'm very curious how the process of like mentally healing from that lost opportunity was, and like, you know, what that sort of chapter looked like the year after, the 2 years after, like how you build yourself back up after
so
that.
The year after 2018, I'm starting to train again and things of that nature. So they started 2016 because my boy Cal, he played for the Broncos, and he was the first, like, he was pretty much one of the godfathers of this thing called the Spring League.
Oh, sweet.
So the Spring League is like a couple guys put their minds and money together and created not really a D League for the football world, but a D League.
Yeah.
And for guys to get back into the game.
Yeah, it was like, was it 7-on-7 too?
No, it was full blown,
okay.
padded up,
Right.
tackling and recs, full blown. And there's scouts coming, and this is a real thing. I think they stopped because of COVID. Oh. COVID destroyed it, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But I might be wrong. So 2018 comes around, I do my first spring league. We were stacked. It was me, Johnny Manziel, Ben Tate. We were stacked. Mm-hmm. My boy, he played for Auburn. We were stacked. Middle line, yep. We were stacked.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm playing, and we're doing great. We're winning. You know what I mean? And the calls are coming in still. But the thing is, Spring League was like a couple weeks before draft time frame. So
not the best time.
Far from it.
Yeah.
So I'm getting we
we'll
love
talk to you after the draft.
Not even. We're bringing you in.
Oh, sweet.
I'm talking about numerous camp invites, and we're bringing you in. Nah, we love how you play. We love your athleticism. But I always heard this. Well, not always, but once I got to the league, I started to hear this. We love how you play. We love your athleticism, but we think you're a project. To this day, I don't really know what that means. But I kept hearing that.
Project meaning like they're trying to like make a position for you would be my thought process, right?
Yeah, but the position they made for me was outside linebacker.
Yeah.
That's what I know. Now, when you're playing at the collegiate level, as a high school player that's playing everything, kickoff, kick return, they could put you wherever they want you to be because they think, I don't think linebacker's for you. I think you could be an amazing corner.
Yeah.
I think quarterback's not your position. I think you should be wide receiver.
Right.
But when you get to the collegiate level, you have your positions pretty much installed for the most part.
Yeah. And that's it.
When you get to the league, unless you're just a hybrid player, like because some guys are hybrid.
Yeah.
Like a Travis, the kid from Colorado, I forgot his name. Hunter.
Yeah.
That kid is.
I'm really curious
insane.
to see if he's going to be good.
I truly believe he's going to be good.
I hope he is. I'm rooting for him.
My boy, this story always hurts me because when I see Travis, I see my boy. And ironically, he went to Colorado. This kid was an NFL-bound player in like the 6th grade. I could honestly say he was the only one that we all knew. Yuri's going to the league in 6th grade,
That's
7th
crazy.
grade.
Yeah.
He played
just a freak.
Yeah. Skinny just like Travis, but boy, that kid could hit. Mm-hmm. He had heart of a lion. Literally skinny just like Travis. He played receiver, quarterback, running back, safety, linebacker, everything you could think of. This kid was different. He got into kids being kids. He got into first off, We get to high school. Now he go. Well, you're a Jersey guy, so you know about Don Bosco.
Of course.
He gets picked up, Don Bosco Prep.
Damn.
He becomes the #1 corner in the nation.
Wow.
This is my year is 2012, so you know Don Bosco was the school.
Yeah,
I don't know if it still is anymore.
I think they're still.
Don Bosco was the private school to be at, not Paramus Catholic. Those guys that went there, but it was
mostly
Bosco.
Yeah. Bergen Catholic, yeah.
Bosco.
Yeah.
This kid was different. I'm talking about every school in the country, Alabama, Michigan State, Ohio. Everybody wants him. Full ride scholarship. He goes on Twitter, kid being a kid, and he says some unfortunate things, but he doesn't really mean them, but he says it to a group that he shouldn't have said it, period, no matter what the group is. But he said it to a group of people that you can't say it to. Every school pulled their scholarship away.
Wow.
This is his senior year. No, I'm lying. This is junior year going into his senior year. Like his ticket is written already. Yeah. He's done. He's good. He doesn't even have to do anything at this point. You're going to the league.
Yeah.
Every school pulled it away. Colorado was the only one that kept it. He ended up going to Colorado, and I don't know what happened, but things didn't go as planned. You're right. That's my man, but that story still hurts me to this day because the kid didn't deserve that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that time period is different than now. Like, I think we're starting.
Absolutely.
It's crazy because cancel culture is 100 times worse now. But people that redemption arc is possible. I think now, like your brain forms at 25, so it's like, yeah, you could be a dumb kid at 18, 17, saying something stupid. Man. Yeah, it sucks.
Come on, but unfortunately, let's call a spade a spade. A lot of groups of kids have a chance to right their wrongs, but unfortunately, there's other groups of kids that don't get a chance to right their wrongs.
Yeah.
And once you're wrong, you're done.
Yeah, well, and unfortunately there is a categorical shift based on the color of your skin, unfortunately. So
I rest my case.
And if you're a white quarterback and you say something stupid, you're probably going to get...
You're just a dumb kid.
You're just a dumb kid. If you're a kid from the hood and you say something stupid, it's unfortunately...
We pulling you away.
Yeah.
We done.
Yeah. That is an unfortunate tale as old as time, right?
Man.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
It's been going since the beginning of time. And it's still happening now.
Of course it is. It's just fundamental, unfortunate, byproduct of the racist culture that we live in. It's fucking horrific.
If you want to...
It gets worse. I don't even want to get into this. Our country... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pin in that.
Yeah. Everything is upside down.
Big time.
Everything.
Big time. So I'm going back to 2018. You're in the spring league. You're getting invites again. What's sort of the process unfolding like? And then when does the career officially end?
So the process, okay, like I was saying, draft time is coming around. So every time I'm getting Tampa Bay's, the Jaguars, couple teams. Every time the Falcons, every time we love you, we think you're a good fit, we're bringing you in for a workout or we're bringing you in for a camp invite. Mm-hmm. You're good.
Yeah.
Good. Draft comes around, they draft a fresh kid, exactly like me, that plays outside linebacker. They don't have to pay me anymore. Yeah. They're just going to get the rookie. Yeah. They feel like they can mold them better or whatever the case might be.
Sure.
Fit, and it's the name of the game, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's a revolving door. So the process is pretty much just like the pre-draft process where spring league practices, after practice, you're getting pulled to the side by this scout. You're getting pulled to the side by this scout to quick interview and things of that nature just to see if you could speak. If you're being coachable in life, though, not even just on the field. Being coachable in life and not thinking you know it all in life, and it doesn't matter your age, is always going to work out in your benefit.
1,000%.
You know what I mean? So
cheat code.
So people that fail to realize that, for whatever the reason may be, you always find yourself in the same position. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, yellow, green. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. If you're able to change and grow as a human being,
it's a must.
You can pretty much accomplish anything, within reason,
absolutely,
that you want.
Absolutely.
But if you're stubborn and incapable of growth, you're going to be stuck.
Absolutely.
Forever.
Literally.
Yeah.
Across the board.
Mm-hmm.
But So that process was okay. So 2018 happens, 2019 happens. No, I did a couple camps, a couple spring leagues in 2018 going into 2019. First one was in Austin, Texas. The next one was in San Diego. And the next one after that was in Miami, if I'm not mistaken. Same thing.
We love you. You're great.
Love you. And now I had one that was right after the draft. So they already processed what they wanted to process. And then, we think you're a good fit. We're going to bring you in. But I never got the call.
Right.
So now it's like, I got a lot of that though. So it wasn't just NFL. They started the XFL that same year.
Yeah.
And I was like at a fifth, whatever it was. I'm like number 5 on the board. I'm seeing the board. I'm seeing the draft board. Like, it's not even something that I'm just poking my chest out. Yeah, I think I'm good. No, I'm seeing the boards of the teams.
Yeah.
We're picking you. We're drafting you. You're good. Expect a call. Stay by your phone. Draft is coming. Same thing. It was a lot of smoke and mirrors. When I stopped playing football, people need to understand that. I didn't stop because the calls stopped coming in. I stopped because my passion was different for the game.
And when did that change?
After all we love you. We think you're great.
Yeah.
I got tired of
the rejection.
Smoke and mirrors. Stop playing with me. That's what it got to a point where it's like, I know they're not doing it on purpose. But it's
yeah. I mean, things change. It's a forget you league. So.
You know what's so crazy? I don't have a problem admitting this. I still don't know what I'm passionate about.
Wow.
After all these years, I hung up my cleats in 2020. It's been 5 years. Football was the only thing that had my heart purely 100%.
Wow. So I'm a bit older than you, and I will tell you, as someone who very recently found the thing that he loves in photography, came to me super late in life. Came to me 5 years ago, right? I was 35. I just lost a job. I was trying to figure out what the fuck I want to do with my life.
Yeah.
And it just came to me out of nowhere, right? I got a really nice severance package. I bought a camera. I went on a trip, drove around the country, and I was like, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I've been waiting for.
You're calling.
Yeah. And I wish it happened when I was 20, right? Of course. But
everything happens when it's supposed to.
Exactly. So as a person who's found the thing that they love very late, there's never a time for it to happen.
Yeah, I believe
and I've
in that.
had multiple things that I love. Don't get me wrong. When I was in high school, it was football. When I was in college, it was drinking and
right.
You know what I'm saying? And
having a good time.
Yeah, having a good time. And then then you find your passion from a career perspective later in life. It just happens when it's supposed to.
I'm trying to figure it out, man.
Talk to me about the process the last 5 years, because obviously you've been very successful in doing a number of different things.
Yeah.
How did those jobs, work, life, modeling, all this stuff, how did it come into your life?
I've been I was getting told to model since I was in high school.
Yeah.
But I forgot her name. I've been trying to remember this lady's name for so long, but she was my science teacher and I hated her. I hated her. But I didn't have a reason to hate her. She was just tough on me.
Yeah. Science also sucks.
Science also sucks.
Yeah.
But she was...
Not now, though. It's cool now. But, in high school, it was, cutting frogs and shit. No.
We were taught things we're not going to need. It was just keeping the parents free of kids.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Bro,
I'll
it's
never
insane.
forget it.
It's insane. Unless I'm trying to be a scientist or a doctor.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I truly wish, and I hope it changes one day, that the school systems across the country teaches kids from a young age, because when kids, the younger they are, the more of a sponge they are. Teach them about things they need to know about life.
Yeah. No, they
financial
won't.
literacy.
They won't.
Speech.
Yeah.
Being able to speak, especially nowadays, the kids are so caught up in iPads and nobody's outside playing anymore.
No.
Social skills will be at an all-time high by the time... I don't have any kids yet, so by the time I plan on having kids, and what is my kids gonna... What's it gonna look like?
I don't know. We're gonna have robots and shit then, so it's gonna be fucking really weird.
Right, we already got robots.
Yeah.
It's insane. But
what was your science teacher telling you?
To model.
Really?
She was a black woman, so I always felt like
she knows something. Yeah.
Not even that. I was like, damn, cut me some slack. You black.
Yeah.
You and I hate you. Like, but I hated her just because I was a dumb kid thinking I was the man because I was the star, one of the star football players.
Yeah.
You know, you get what I'm saying? So
100%.
So she was always telling me to model, but in high school I didn't even play basketball because I knew I was going to the NFL, and I never wanted to hurt myself.
It's not a bad idea.
So I always did track because my brother forced me. I hated track. My brother forced me to do track to get faster for the field.
Yeah, good.
So it was always football, track, and I was always like, I have a problem, I should say, in that field, but it's also a good thing because when I see something, I only see that.
Yeah, you're locked in.
I'm locked in,
Yeah.
tunnel vision.
I get that.
Which is a great thing, but too much of anything is also not a great
burn out,
thing.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I started in high school, oh my God, it would have been.
When
If
did
I
you
started in high school, sorry to cut you off. If I started in high school, I would have still been playing football and everything. I messed up because when I stopped playing football, I should have just jumped into modeling.
Yeah, it's not always that easy, but yeah, I get it.
It would have been that easy for me.
Well, humble brag much.
No, not even being confident or
No, I'm just
anything of that nature.
Yeah.
I'm saying the fact that I was already in that space.
Yeah.
So
I
the
get
transition would have been a little easier.
Yeah.
Even if I had my agent, listen, football's not working. Let's see if we could do something with modeling.
100%.
I would have had a better transition into
How long did it take you to get into it?
modeling.
Yeah.
I started modeling. I'll never forget this because a lot was going on around this time. July 14th, 2022.
What was the job?
It was Miami Swim Week, Fusion Fashion. My boy Kevin brought me in. He pretty much got.
Was he a model or?
No, he was like he was the producer for
the
Fusion
show.
Fashion. Yeah,
Got
he's one of the owners. So I owe Kevin a lot because he's the reason why I started modeling because he gave me a chance.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I mean? I didn't even have to get casted.
Yeah.
He just like, Rube,
You're in it.
you're in.
Yeah.
Come, fly in. And I didn't know what I was doing. But the more experience I got, the more I'm like, oh, this is easy. Like,
Yeah. It goes back to the confidence thing.
this is easy. All I got, but at first I was super nervous because I got a ton of people watch. Nah, I don't have a helmet on.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's you.
And they're just looking at my body. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So at first I thought being super mad and being super serious was, of course, experiences. It comes with the territory. With anything, you need to experience things to know. Mm-hmm. But that's what kind of got me into modeling. And then I'm like, you know what? I think might be one of the callings.
I'm curious because clearly, obviously, the competitive landscape in football is very obvious. For those who don't know, the modeling industry is probably
Cutthroat.
more.
Absolutely.
In some ways,
Absolutely.
it's more.
For sure.
Is it coincidence or pretty straightforward why you picked another incredibly competitive industry to work in?
It's not a coincidence.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about getting into MMA.
Oh, shit.
I have that in me. Like I like being active. Mm-hmm. It might not
And
even
being
be
challenged.
MMA.
Yeah.
And challenged. It might be martial arts. It might be kickboxing. It might be because I used to box, so it might go back to boxing.
Mm-hmm.
I just need that edge, and not too many things give me that rush. Mm-hmm. And modeling, kind of, sort of, not. Of
Not
course, not
sports,
the
right?
same
Yeah.
thing, but it gives me somewhat of a rush when I'm in that stage.
Yeah, well, have to be hyper on, right? Like, especially if you're walking on a show or you're shooting a campaign, like they're short moments of like very high intensity.
Absolutely.
I get that. That makes a lot of sense.
So it's not really a coincidence.
Yeah. Well, I know that.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, for sure. For the people that are watching,
Yeah. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like how I can relate something earlier in life to like photography because like I don't like it's not a competition to me like taking pictures. Like I think it's more like of a creative outlet. So like for the things that it touches on me inside, like when I was a kid, would probably not be like tied into sports and stuff like that. So I do find it very telling about like what kind of person you are that you like jumped into like an incredibly competitive industry after being an incredibly competitive industry.
absolutely. Even like friends, like I'm not. a friend that's going to just say, it's okay.
Yeah.
You'll get them next time.
How do you handle rejection in modeling? Because you obviously get it a fair bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Everybody thinks I want to do high fashion. I'm not too much of a fan of runway.
Yeah.
I'm more of like a campaign and print type of guy, things of that nature. But I want to do high fashion, but I'm too bulky.
Yeah.
So that's always, but I'm not really into that. But then again, I could just find my niche I already know what my niche is.
Yeah.
It goes back into fitness and sports.
For sure.
So I'm saying, so it goes hand in hand, but at the same time, at the same time, I was rejected so many times playing ball, which was the love of my life, that getting rejected now doesn't really bother me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So,
yeah, I think about that a lot. Like, I don't know, it's also an age thing too, because like I feel like in a lot of ways my wins are not as high as they were or would be, and the losses don't hurt as bad as they used to. And I think that just comes with like the wisdom of age. It's one of the beautiful things that happens, because like you reach this like middle ground where it's all really good, and like every win feels just as good and every loss doesn't feel as bad. I think that's just age though. People tend to fail to realize that you're not just gonna win. That's deep. And you're not just gonna lose. I think, unfortunately, it's the losses that will propel you further than any win. Oh man, that's the most important lessons. Yeah. Because if imagine, no offense to anybody, because I wish I had it, but imagine if you have a silver spoon in your life, in your mouth, since a toddler. Yeah. Everything's good. Until something happens. A lot of those people don't end up being too successful, because when you don't have to actually work for anything in your life, it's hard to create any sort of hunger or drive to be successful, because you have this faux success already built in. I'm jealous of them. Great. Well, you could. Yeah, I think in a lot of ways, like you could have good parents that like humble you and like teach you to be the right way. But like a lot of those people just are like stunted as fuck, and you know. When you go through a new chapter in your life, so like football door closes, you enter this new space in modeling. Like I always talk about how like it's hard for me to frame like what I consider success at this point in my life, because like I'm doing all the things that I want to be doing, but like maybe I'm not shooting a Versace campaign, or maybe I'm not on the cover of Vogue, but I'm still winning, right? So it's like, do you have goals and like metrics in which you like consider a win in your modeling career? Is it like based on exposure? Is it based on dollar figures? Like how do you like go about like creating like what you're like is a success for you? That's a hell of a question. I measure my success from where I've come from. So I have a lot of friends that would have killed to model for the guy across the street. But they never got a chance to. Whether they just didn't have the ability to, or they just got caught up in unfortunate circumstances, or whatever the case might be. I wake up every day. Well, I try to remind myself, but I wake up every day alive. I wake up every day free. I wake up every day, I'm able to feed myself. I'm able to walk on my own. I'm able to speak on my own. Things ain't that bad. Yeah. You know what I mean? So now, let's be realistic. I would love to, I'm a Calvin Klein guy. Calvin Klein is, generally speaking, only thing I wear when it comes to underwear. Nice. So I would love to be one of the Calvin Klein guys. You know what I mean? I would love to be one of the Polo guys. I would love to be one of the Versace guys. Whatever it might be. I don't have any closed doors. Like I'm willing to do almost anything, as long as it doesn't go against what I believe in and things of that nature. But I don't have a ceiling for myself. So I like that. You know what I mean? So, and I'm very open, at least to have a conversation. Yeah. Like once you close the door in regards to having a conversation, you don't even know what was behind that door. Oh yeah.
You could have had a conversation. They could have said, Rue, we need you to lose 20 pounds. Instead of saying, nah, I'm good, door closed. Okay,
Tell me why.
Tell me why. Or is there any way I could lose 10 pounds and still make it work? Because I still want to do fitness, and I still want to do underwear lines, and I still need the bulkiness.
The bread and butter, yeah.
Because this is who I am. It's my brand.
Yeah.
My background is a football background.
Yeah.
So I can't lose who I am to become somebody that I don't want to be.
For one thing.
Yeah. That's
so if
why,
like, no, like we see this as like a multi-year campaign. You're like, I'm going to lose 30 pounds.
I might be able to lose 30 pounds in a blink of an eye.
Yeah,
How about that? You know what I mean? So it all just depends. Conversation goes a long way.
Yeah.
People don't understand that. Even with your girlfriend. Communication.
Yeah.
If we, as a world, like not a country, but as a whole world, if we honestly communicated better, a lot of things wouldn't be as bad as they are.
Oh, I totally agree. I think you also just touched on something crucially important. There's also has to be a willingness to adapt and a willingness to grow and a willingness to change.
That's huge.
If you don't have it, you're not going to do it.
That's huge.
I really like that. That's super deep. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I
have guys that hit me up on Instagram. I have guys that, friends from my town, from wherever, that say, yo, bro, you actually, you've been inspiring me, but how'd you go from football to modeling, bro? Like, and it was easy.
Yeah. Well, you had the physique already, so like,
no, it's not even about my looks.
Yeah.
Like, I just got up and I did it. I got up, I got some advice, because I didn't know what a comp card was. I didn't know what digitals were.
Yeah.
I thought I could just take a picture and I'm here.
I'm a model.
It's not that simple, but it is that simple.
You know, it's funny because I get that a lot too. Of like, oh, how'd you start a podcast? Oh, how'd you start photography? I just did it, and yeah, there's a shit ton to learn, right? But
absolutely.
Like, YouTube University is free. You can go online and learn anything. Instagram, TikTok, all these places have creators, models, artists, musicians, whatever,
absolutely,
that are imparting their wisdom to the public for free, and you can fucking learn and to do anything. And all it takes is a willingness to try. If you have like a willingness to go out and do something and fall flat on your face as a failure
and get up,
you can be successful.
Absolutely.
And you can really almost achieve anything, like save for like whatever, something crazy. But like, I like that mentality because so many people are like put off by the potential of the hard work. Like put off by the
rejection.
And the rejection. Yeah. No, you're right. How do you tolerate rejection in like a very rejection heavy industry? Like how do you take those like experiences?
Doesn't bother me.
Really? What about like give me an example of something like you wanted so bad and they were like, we're gonna go with someone else?
I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Like,
rejection is redirection or whatever.
Again, I come from something very different. So I'm doing something completely different anyway. So people forget that the garbage can's right there. If I crumble up 1,000 loose leaves and I shoot, you think I'm gonna miss 1,000 times?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. My body's gonna adjust without my brain even realizing. I might need to go a little to the left or a little to maybe too much. You're gonna get it. You're gonna. That's what I was about to get into. It's like guys that are afraid to speak to women. Bro, I don't care about getting rejected. I'll go talk to anybody, anytime, anywhere. It comes back to my confidence, but it's not even about my confidence. I know my aura as soon as I walk through the door is different.
What gives you confidence?
My background, what my brothers installed in me from a young age, knowing what I bring to the table, knowing my power. You got to know your power.
Is there anything that shakes your confidence?
What do you mean shakes my confidence?
So like, you know, you go out for an opportunity for the specific gig, you don't get it. That does nothing to your confidence?
Nah.
You go to talk to a pretty girl, she rejects you, that does nothing to your confidence?
No. Oh, you have a boyfriend? Enjoy the rest of your day.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just saying like the actor. So like I'm very similar. Like I am a confident person, and I think it stems from knowing myself.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it came with more with age for me. Like as I got older and I grew more confident and comfortable in my own skin, that happened, right? But seemingly, it sounds like you've had that since you were a kid.
I mean, it was installed.
Yeah.
And it just, like, my brother planted a seed. Both my brothers planted a seed. And my town and planted a seed. I'm from Spring Valley, New York. We are a small hood, but people don't know that. Mm-hmm. There's a hood everywhere. And I'm not glorifying anything like that. I come from a town where not too many people are successful.
Yeah.
I come from a town where not too many people graduate high school. Mm-hmm. I come from a town where a lot of people get caught up in a lot of things that are just unfortunate, and they lose a lot of their their lifetime, I should say, or they're not able to make it to 30.
Yeah.
I'm 31, bro. I'm blessed.
Yeah.
Like across the board, and I'll never forget that. So when I'm speaking to guys, especially kids, one of the things that I want to do in this lifetime before I get out of here, whenever God decides, I gotta write a book.
Just write it.
I have to write a book because I feel like there's a lot of game in my brain that I'm not afraid to share. I love talking to kids.
Yeah.
I love talking to guys older than me. Like, bro, because age doesn't mean anything. Life means everything.
I totally agree. Yeah.
Experience.
Age is a number. Like a thing I say a lot on this podcast is like, could 25-year-old John have learned like 35-year-old John's lessons? And a lot of times, like I'm pretty confident in saying now that the answer is no.
Yeah.
It takes those life experiences to build you into the human being that you are.
100%.
And I agree. But like my challenge to you will be write the book, start the podcast, start mentoring, whatever. Like seems like it's something you're passionate about. That can be another chapter of like your book and like something you need to be doing.
For sure. Truly believe that.
When you look at like the next chapter, like I always like kind of look at life in like these 5-year blocks. So like you're in the middle of like 30 to 35. Like for me, it was like a bit of a transformative time in my life. Every fucking year is a transformative time.
Right.
But like
it should be.
Yeah. No, you're right. What are some things that you hope to accomplish with like this current chapter that you're living?
I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but
we can cut
I'll say it anyway. I have a girl that I'm madly in love with.
Yeah.
Madly in love with. I have a woman that I don't see myself ruining what I got for anything.
Yeah.
So what I see for myself is having a successful family.
Love that.
What I see for myself is having a that sounded like it was singular. I want to say plural. I see myself having successful businesses with my partner.
I love that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I see myself
building together,
being on billboards.
Yeah.
With underwear. I might have my own underwear on, and I'm promoting my own underwear. I want to start a lot of different things. I want to open up a lot of different things. I want to be.
What's holding you back from starting those things? Besides money. It's always money, right?
It's always money, but you know what's so crazy? I'm over here saying, just do it, just start it, just do it, and I haven't.
It's
I
easy.
haven't just done it.
It's so easy not to start, though.
Absolutely.
It's hard to start.
Absolutely.
The starting point is the hardest part.
I've done the research.
Yeah.
I've spoken to the guys over that does packages for Hermes. I've done the detailing. I've done so many different things. And I haven't started.
Yeah, so start small.
Start small.
I mean, like my brain is like, you start an underwear brand, whatever it's going to be. You start shooting it for yourself, modeling it for yourself, sharing it yourself, and then you just like build a business through your own brand because you already have your own brand, right? You are a brand. You've got following. It's like already there. So it's like then you just have to like build a content story around it. Absolutely. And then like develop it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm planning on doing the whole 9 yards. I come from. Unfortunately, I didn't grow up seeing my father do things that a man is supposed to do, at least for his woman. Mm-hmm. But I did see my father wake up every day at 4 a.m. to go work. I did see my father do that every day of my life. I also see my mother bust her behind my whole life to make sure her 4 boys had food, and while she's taking care of her mother. So I have like I seen my mother grind my whole life. So of course I got that in me from, if my mom could do it, there's no reason why I can't do it.
Yeah.
If my father wasn't able to my father wasn't bringing my mom, I'd never seen my father bring my mom flowers. That is like, you could get flowers from ShopRite for $20.
Yeah.
Simple things, it's the simple things.
Yeah.
So I try to implement everything that I didn't get, everything that I didn't see, everything that I did experience into my life, whether it's an individual thing or it's a giving to others thing. Like my girlfriend, who is somebody that I actually cherish. You know what I mean? I'm 31. I'm not here to play no games.
Yeah.
If I'm, especially at this time, if I'm dealing with anybody, this is like an investment process.
1000%.
We're planning on getting married.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not here to just chill and watch Netflix and have a good time and go to parties. I don't even go out anymore.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
I say that a lot too. It's like, don't get me wrong. Like I love going out. It's fun. It's great. But like, I've done it. How many times do I have to go to a club?
Man,
I don't need to go to clubs anymore. My club days are gone.
Right.
They're gone.
Right.
I don't need to go
And the clubs
anymore.
aren't even the same anymore.
No, they suck.
They suck.
They suck. I
Nobody
don't want to get a
goes-
fucking bottle for 3 people.
Nobody goes to a party to dance. Nobody goes to a party to have fun. It's a bottle war.
Do you know what it is? I don't know what happened culturally that made this happen, but clubs and like bottle service places are not places to like enjoy yourself anymore. It's a place to be seen.
Yep.
It has nothing
And
to do with
competition.
having fun. It's a status thing.
Absolutely.
And it's like, now I don't compete with other people. I don't give a flying fuck.
I never competed.
Yeah.
I never competed.
Yeah.
'Cause matter of fact, I said earlier that it had nothing to do with confidence and cockiness. This is 100% cockiness. When I walk into somewhere, I don't care if it's Jay-Z's in there. I know all eyes gonna be on me. Whether I'm suited and booted or I got a plain white t-shirt, black t-shirt on.
Yeah.
I know, because my aura gonna speak for me before my words speak for me.
I say this a lot. Comparison is the thief of joy.
Me too.
Yeah, so if you're
Absolutely.
out here comparing yourself to anybody else other than yourself, like, I'm just wholly not interested. Like, I don't care.
Bro, social media, like, technology and social media is a great thing, but it also defeated us. Because
Say that
everybody's
again.
comparing themselves to everybody, but nobody's blasting or pushing or posting their downfalls, their bads. It's all, everybody's
highlight
all
reel.
good.
Yeah.
Man, that's not how life works.
Nah. Yeah, and my relationship with social media has changed a lot in the last year because, like, I got caught up in that a lot, comparing myself to other people's followings, comparing my work to other people. And, like, to some degree, you just have to be comfortable in your own shit.
Yeah.
Like, belief in what you're doing by yourself. I don't care if I post something and it gets 10 likes or 10,000 people see it.
Make me happy,
It's
man.
for me. Yeah.
Happiness is, I tell everybody, even if I'm the problem, leave me.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way on God's green earth I'm going to sit there and sign up to be miserable for anything or anybody.
How do you think you learned that?
Realistically,
Yeah.
my parents. I seen my mom do it for the kids. You know how many times I told my mom to leave my father as a kid and as a grown man? But my mom's old now. Where you go? It's too late.
Yeah.
You might as well just suck it up now.
Yeah.
Work it out. Because at the end of the day, it's like not real problems that they go through, but they don't know how to work things out and talk and communicate.
Yeah.
So I will never sign up to be miserable, bro. I'm going to try to communicate, and if things don't work, guess what? Life will go on. We'll both be happy individually and separate. Like, I could love people from a distance.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
I went through some real heartbreak, and I only went through this heartbreak because of the person that it came from. I had one of the craziest situations with my older brother, and he was for a long time, my whole life, he was more of a father figure to me than my father. So that was huge for me. So when that took place, it broke me, but it also built me mentally in a way that I didn't really expect. Or if this did not happen between him and I wouldn't be the person I am today.
Is that like that example of like a trauma and a loss that allows you to like reconfigure your mental belief system? Because like
1000%.
Yeah.
Like,
It sucks that's not the good things that make you like grow. It's the loss, it's the negative.
We were just speaking about
that sucks. I mean, listen, it is a blessing to take something tragic and terrible and whatever it is, like in life, like you get dumped, you get cheated on, fucking whatever.
Yep.
You lose a job. Like it sucks that it takes these negative things for you to like grow and level up as a person, but in a way it is a blessing.
Jesus Christ himself, I'm a Christian, I'm a firm believer in God. Jesus Christ himself would have came down from heaven and said, on today's what? Hey, October 30th, this is going to happen at this time with this person. And with this person, my second older brother as well, I would never expect that from him. But with this person, I would have went against Jesus. I would have went against Jesus.
Yeah, wow.
And said, nah, no way, not this person. So I'm just painting a picture for you. That's how deep it cut.
How do you get through that?
It took a long time.
Yeah.
And it costed me my relationship with my now girlfriend. At the time she wasn't my girlfriend, we had just met.
Right.
And I was so engulfed with anger and
Resentment.
I was like this and resentment in a way, but I was so like, I was not focused. So that ruined my energy, and the energy that was ruined, the bad energy was being put forth towards her. And nobody want to, again, if I'm the problem, leave. Literally leave me. I tell everybody that, put your happiness and your sanity first, because it's so hard to find a peace of mind and hold it.
Yeah.
So when you actually have a peace of mind, don't let nobody ruin it, man. Because I'm saying this while I'm still learning to do so, but...
Yeah, of course. I don't think... Listen, anytime you stop learning, you have stagnated and
You're done.
You're done. You're done.
You're done.
If you're not...
shark meat.
Yeah.
Because there's sharks everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that, man.
In politics, religion, the household, work, friendship, you're gonna get ate alive. You're not gonna make it. And I'm not a firm believer at all in just laying there and just taking it.
I think there's a great lesson there. I think it's one of those situations where it's like if you're keeping that positive momentum moving forward, even when terrible shit happens, you're gonna survive. And you're gonna survive it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's pretty beautiful. Dude, I'm a sucker. I'm a little bit of I've got a little cheesy thing. I was say, if you've been on my podcast, you're part of my family. Ru, thank you so much for coming in today,
man.
Thank
you for having
It's
me,
been
man.
My pleasure. This was really fucking awesome. And,
definitely. This is my first podcast, so
yeah. Well, we knocked it out of the park.
This made me a little more comfortable to do things like this. So this is super cool.
It's my pleasure, man. I really appreciate you coming on. And,
absolutely.
Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, man. You too.
Yeah.